What go down? Welcome to That's Just Murder. We keep it a stack, nothing less coming from yours truly. Y'all already know the reason. But I'm going to say it anyways, the best. What go down? And I got somebody here with me today for my first episode of the Road to Riches podcast. My girl Nisha, Mrs. Bang Cuisine herself, came and she brought me food that we finna try while we chopping it up. So I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and your business while I get to set the table and get us together.
Okay. As y'all know, I am the owner of Bang Cuisine. I actually have a co-owner as well, but majority of the time I am a one-man team. We are a Cajun restaurant. We usually do like a lot of soul food and stuff, but we mix that thing up.
Okay,
you know,
we like
we
a
currently we are currently rebranding, so we're trying to make, get a little more professional with this thing and grow and business funding and all that stuff like that. It's hard starting up, girl.
I believe. It ain't cheap to start up neither.
It is hard, baby.
It ain't cheap.
But let's get into it.
I was finna ask you a question, but
you know what? We ain't about to get nothing done.
We ain't about to be right. Not about to be
Look
right.
at that.
Friend, my back finna grow 10 centimeters just from looking at this.
You better call Marcel.
Oh.
Because I don't know what to tell you. Friend.
Okay, so tell me what you brought me today, and we gonna get into it.
So to the left over there, I got you some baked beans with some ground beef and peppers in there. I got some sausage in there.
Yeah.
And then to the right here, I got you some nice old macaroni and cheese.
Yes, ma'am.
And then we got you some good old tender beef tips and gravy on top of some rice here.
Yes, Lord.
So go ahead and get that thing
Okay. So I'm gonna say the beef tips for last because cause baby, I mess around and be eating all night. I mess around.
See, I ain't really gotta eat.
Cancel the podcast.
But I just eat because I already know what it is, y'all.
Let's see.
Don't play like that.
Girl almost got up and walked away from
Don't play like that.
Girl almost got up and walked up out of here.
Don't play like that. Go ahead, do your thing.
For real. Real talk, I'm a pig eater.
Don't play like that.
I don't even eat beans like that.
Don't play like that.
Them boys good.
Yeah. And we cook from scratch over here.
From scratch. See, me, I'm
gonna
get to me in a minute. Hold on, we gonna try this macaroni child.
Yeah.
Now you making me hungry. I don't even want to talk for you. Hold on.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that right there. I should have brought, you know what? Because that plate ain't gonna make it in the house. I should have brought.
Friend, that plate ain't gonna make it no further than this dough.
I should have brought an extra, friend, because it ain't looking too well.
Friend.
I had an assignment.
And you understood every inch of it.
I had an assignment.
Okay, look. Okay. Beef tips. All right.
Get into it.
I'm scared, y'all. I'm scared.
Take
so good.
time,
I'm scared.
Take your time.
I'm finna be.
Yeah, straight like that. Straight like that. Cause don't play.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
You put your whole foot in there.
I've been preparing.
And then you took it out and put it back in. Yeah. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Now I'm finna fire you up. Hold on. Let me put this to the side fire, make a fool out of myself.
What I do?
It's women like you that make it hard for women like me that can't cook, friend.
Let me tell you something.
My boyfriend want meals like this. He tired of nachos and Alfredo and spaghetti. He's sick. Noodles. He's sick of that.
Baby, let me tell you something. If I'm gonna have this weight, I gotta carry it well, and it's cooking on. The cooking on, baby. It's gonna get to work. It's gonna get to work.
This will make it hard for me, friend.
And that's okay.
Somebody gonna bring him a plate like this. He gonna leave me, friend.
We're gonna start this meal prep thing though.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about let's talk about being healthy. We already healthy today.
Let's talk about it because we already live on DoorDash.
we live on DoorDash. Okay.
We got the meal preps on DoorDash. You can order that any day.
Okay. So what's your meal preps? What's your meal preps at?
So meal preps, we could do you some chicken and some asparagus with some mashed potatoes.
Okay.
We could do you some pot roast with some carrots and some potatoes
I
in the
need all
inside.
that. Yep.
We can do you anything, but with some
Okay.
veggies. We gotta do you more veggies. You know the
She
broccoli.
said
They like
this ain't Burger
no.
King, but you can have it your way.
Have it
And
your
Bang
way,
Cuisine.
whatever. We do whatever. We do whatever, okay?
Friend, where you learn how to cook like this at?
My granny. See why y'all, friend. This
Friend,
why.
go find me a friend, because I was finna do it myself. Go get me, friend. Go get me.
While y'all was outside.
Yep.
At the playground.
At the park, yep.
Yeah. Guess why I was.
In that kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And see, that's why I don't know how.
At 9 years old, yes, ma'am, I was. Don't play like that.
And see, my mom, everybody could cook. My mama could cook. My grandmama,
And
both
she
of them
should.
could cook.
And it's gonna come. You know what? It's gonna come. The late bloomers.
Yeah.
About 27.
27. You think I'll be right at 27?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know what? Speaking of 27,
Mhm.
you know what you do need to do? A cooking class. You'll have one of them.
Oh.
Friend, I just gave you a business idea.
Hold on.
I might crop it out.
Hold on. Whoa.
A cooking class.
We might just.
For women like me.
We need to come on into this recipe book.
Yeah, that
And
too.
then we're going to go on over to that cooking class.
Yeah, that way we can have a blueprint to follow, friend.
Let's talk about
We
it.
gonna talk
Yeah, we
about
gonna
it
put that
because
on
I need a recipe book, child.
We're going to put that on.
When I'm cooking, it's either too much seasoning or not enough, and after that, I'll be over it.
Oh, baby, you know what? I don't measure.
I know, friend, and I don't either. That's the problem.
I don't. I don't. I wouldn't even be able to tell you now. I can look at you and tell you what it looked like.
Yeah,
But
yeah. I ain't
No,
that
no.
experienced.
We
I
ain't
mean,
picking up no
I don't got that
tablespoon.
type of experience.
But you know, and that's honestly one of the reasons why, like, cause ain't nobody cooking for real. Everybody on YouTube.
For real.
Everybody on YouTube.
Everybody
so why
cooking
not?
for real. Good God,
So why not?
Almighty.
You done opened it back up.
I didn't open
You
it back
did?
up, friend. I just tried
You
to
did it
slide
out
it
of
to the
sneak?
side. I had to scoot it back.
Don't play like that. But no, like, girl, I love cooking. Like,
Yeah.
absolutely love it. I could do it all day.
I told my boyfriend when I'm finished with school, I'm gonna learn how to cook for real.
Yeah.
I be feeling
Come
so
on.
bad because
Come
I
to
be
the
like,
house.
yeah,
Come to the
yeah,
house.
I'm gonna have to
I'll
slide.
probably be back over there.
Okay, I'm gonna have to slide because
Yeah.
I need a lesson or two.
Yeah,
Maybe
trust
3,
me.
4,
Trust
5,
me, I didn't
6.
have that question. Get that question more than once.
So, what is it like trying to have your business and manage life, everyday life?
Whew, Lordy.
Yeah, girl.
Jesus,
Yeah.
come in the room.
Call them. Call them quick.
It is very, very, girl. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
Like it's hard. Like
Yeah.
people, people will look at business owners and be like, "Oh, it looks so easy. I want to do what she's doing. Oh, let me do this. Let me do that." But in reality,
Yeah.
like supplies is coming out of pocket.
Right.
Travel is coming out of pocket.
Right.
Up until you get business funding, but of course you're paying that back too, right?
Right.
So everything is coming out of pocket. And then I'm a full-time student, so
Right.
it's
We love a girl that
40
wears many hats that's getting it all done, that's chasing all her dreams. We love to see it. Shout out to class of 2024.
period. Cause we come.
We graduate this year. So
Okay, like that.
shout out to class of 2024.
I'm having a big old party, but
For
we're
real?
having a big party.
For real?
Yes, man.
Friend, I don't even think I want to party.
Friend,
I think
we
I'm
gonna
just
do
trying to get up out of
something.
Texas. I ain't
friend,
gonna
we're
lie.
gonna do something.
We gonna do something.
I don't care
I'm gonna
what
do
it is.
something. Y'all
It
know
just gotta
me.
be
Y'all know me. I'm
Yes,
gonna do
it is.
something, but I don't know if it's gonna be like no party or nothing. I
That's
don't know. I
cool.
might just go out or something. Just to celebrate.
Baby, as long as we do something.
Long as we do something. So where do you plan on your business going in the next few years? Like, what's the plan for Bang Cuisine? Where do you hope to see Bang Cuisine in the next few years?
Yeah, so right now, like I said, we're rebranding, growing,
Right.
trying to get our funding up. So we're looking for investors. Plan on doing some pop-up shops.
Hey, we got some tricks up our
Yeah.
sleeve.
Doing some stuff like that. We actually plan on, prayerfully, if the Lord say the same, we'll actually be inside of a building before the end of this year. So
Okay.
fingers crossed.
Okay.
We're gonna do this thing. We're manifesting, but we also trust in God in the process.
Hey.
So we got to do what it takes.
And
to
that's the
get
biggest
there.
part of the
You know what I'm
process.
saying? Because people forget about that part.
That part.
And just say you want something, and then be like, looking for God to just
Right,
drop it out the
right,
sky.
right. Have you
But-
ever thought about a food truck, or you don't want to go the food truck route?
So with food trucks,
Cause baby, you need to be around the city with stuff like you need to be able to
I really
pull up on
do.
folk for real
I really, really do. But with food truck, I want people to sit and enjoy.
and enjoy the food.
This is gonna get you sleepy.
Yeah, baby, we need to be able to sit up in that chair
It's
like
gonna
this.
make you
Yeah,
sleepy,
we
you know
need.
what
I
I'm
need a
saying?
booth to sit in
So-
after I'm done eating.
Yeah, when you, I
So I
want you
can,
to
so I
sit
can,
down and
after I finish the place, sit there for an extra 20 minutes because I'm really sleepy and I don't want to
Take to the
leave yet.
crib.
Yeah,
time to go
yeah.
to sleep.
You right. With
But
this
yeah,
type of
I'm-
food, you need to sit down somewhere.
And that's not to say
You
That's
gotta
not
pop
to
a squat
say-
for sure.
right. That's not to say I'm not interested in the food truck.
Right,
It's
right,
just
right.
Dreaming bigger.
Right.
That's all. But if
Right,
a food
right, right.
truck is what comes first, then
Hey, then hey.
we rolling with it.
And we gonna be at the parks,
We
the
rolling
food truck
with it.
parks, and that's just what it
Absolutely.
is.
Absolutely.
That's just what it. What do you say the hardest part of this whole journey is, of your journey trying to pursue your dream as a chef at this point? Because good God, at this point, trying to manage school, trying to manage your business. What is the hardest part to you?
The hardest part I would have to say is help. Everybody is in so much competition,
Hey,
and just like I want to be better than you in this aspect. I don't want to give you too much, but I'm gonna give you this. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna give you, if they give you anything at all.
Right.
So
Or,
I would
or they
say
make you
help.
pay for it, and I
Mhm.
never understood trying to help people, but making them pay for the help.
why do I gotta buy that for you
Right.
to teach me?
Right.
What?
Right.
But yeah, definitely. I would definitely say help and like I said, funding. It's
Right.
really hard to get funding, especially I would say just because we're just starting to build our business credit and stuff like that. We have our
It
LLC.
take a little minute. Take a
The
little
legal
minute.
way, right?
legal way.
So
There's
we
some
ain't gonna-
illegal ways get you in the door right now. It might get you in jail in the next couple of years,
yeah,
though.
we ain't doing no SBA, none of that.
Right.
We doing it the legal way. So funding and help is probably the hardest things. And just your business plan always changes.
Right.
So it's kind of like you just gotta go with a wind take
Just
you.
go with the wind taking.
Mhm.
Why do you think it's hard to find help?
Like I said, cause competition.
Mm-hmm.
Now I do my own research. You know, of course I do my part as a
Mhm.
business owner.
Right.
Whether they go sitting in a workshop, seminar, whatever I
Yeah.
do, friends,
Right.
etc. But
Right.
it's not really, if it's especially right now,
Yeah.
as far as inflation, it's not really nobody who gonna sit with you and be like, hey, let me give you the game. This is what you need.
Right.
Let me help you get your business plan in order.
Right.
Is this logo sufficient for your business? Is
Right.
this sufficient? Are we, you know what I'm saying? Like, do I need to minimize my menu and just do soul
Right.
food? Like, what's gonna help me
Right.
grow? Nobody's gonna sit at a table and just, and not saying I want to be handed those gems,
Right.
but it's really hard to just find genuine people, like,
Mm-hmm.
and trustworthy people.
Agreed.
So
There's a lot of people, like you said, they don't want you to go past them, so they looking like, oh, if I
Absolutely.
tell her everything,
absolutely,
she gonna have it all, and I'm gonna get past stuff and everything. And I really hate that. That's kind of why I'm doing my podcast, how I'm doing it now, because I feel like a lot of people just lack support. They got great business ideas, they got great ambitions and goals, they just lack support. And it's because a lot of people is looking out for competition. When you got a person like me who ain't competing with nobody, because I don't cook,
absolutely.
I ain't finna cook with you. I ain't finna do no cook off with you. You know?
right.
I ain't finna sit up here and do no nails with you. That's not me.
Right.
So when you got a person like me who just say, come on here and talk about what you
Mhm.
what you got going. Just talk about it. Some people just want to know the face behind the brand or
Yeah.
the brains behind the brand or whatever. So that's kind of why I'm doing what I'm doing. I really like this food stuff right now. Trying not to eat like a slave on camera, Lord Jesus. And I'ma just keep
They done been there
nibbling
before.
until I get done with this
They done been
recording.
there before. Trust me, they done been there, done that.
Yay!
Yeah, I was-
Oh my God.
I was the kid up in the hallway with the cookies and brownies, 75-cent pieces.
Lord Jesus. Was this when we was in school together? This
I
is
had one to
before
attest to Nimitz. I ain't I could, them folks crazy over there.
then? Hold
Y'all.
on.
I couldn't get too comfortable. I went to
Absolutely
attest to
not.
I left
She
y'all.
said, I gotta go. This It's too ghetto.
Hold on now. Hold on.
Too much.
Like,
Still love them. Shout out to them.
walk past somebody and fight in 10 seconds. Like, whoa.
Literally.
All right.
7 o'clock in the morning. I'm still wiping crust on my eyes. I look across the cafeteria, folks fight.
And Mr. Johnson has scarred me. Baby, good morning.
I don't even want to hear nobody say that mess no more. Every morning, sir, you this excited every morning.
Yeah,
but if you had to work with any, let's say, business professional or chef who's popping and doing well, who would you work with?
Can I pick two?
Go ahead.
I'm gonna have to say two. I'm gonna have to go with two because we gotta naturally go with Amy. I'm gonna go with Kimmy Creations.
Okay.
And then
she on TikTok, right? I'm sorry, yeah. I don't be on TikTok like that or none of that like that. But I have came across her post, and I do want to go to her house just a couple times just to try a couple meals.
She is everywhere. Amy is everywhere. She doing her thing. And just for marketing purposes and advice and stuff like that, I would definitely want to sit down with Keith Lee.
For sure.
Absolutely.
For sure. The effect that man have on businesses and his just the way he handled people. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. And God continues to bless him. Because he's a good person. You can tell when people fake.
Yeah, because how did you just tell me that my food was nasty in a very nice way?
In the nicest way. Like, you can't even be pissed off. He'd be like, this ain't the best. I'm going to give it a 5 out of 10. He still give it a D,
Yeah, I can get that. Like, he gonna keep it real with me.
Yeah, and something people need that. People need real. Everybody food ain't always.
Yeah.
Some people need improvement.
Yeah.
And he said it in the nicest way. But even besides like that, just the things he do, and he don't want to be treated like a celebrity, even though he know he's big and he's seen as a big person. Just the way he handle himself, like I want to be treated just like everybody else. If you telling me that you finna treat me better than the next person, then I don't want your food.
Yep, and I'm not telling you when I'm coming. Like I like that.
And I'm
telling when he coming.
Right.
He just it's gonna be.
See, this is what happened when I'm at work and they tell me that some of the higher ups coming. Of course, I'm finna get right.
Get right.
I'm doing everything how I'm supposed to be doing. But if they just pop up and I'm doing my regular, ain't no telling what I'm gonna be
doing. Man, what? Hold on.
So he know what to do. He know how to operate on a business note, I would say. So what's the plan for like generational wealth? And like, would you like to pass this down to your kids, or is it something that's for you and you want your kids to like do their own gig whenever they come about?
So this is something I would like to start.
Yeah. I
don't want to so much like hand it off to my kids to where like they'll be in the restaurant cooking or whatever, but I do want them to be able maybe for a short span of time.
Right.
And then they hand it off.
Right.
Because yes, this is my dream, but I need you to focus on
your dream.
Where you want to go.
Right.
I don't want you to just think or feel like this is what you have to do because it's here. This is always gonna make money.
Right.
I need you to focus on this, so that just in case, you know what I'm saying, when I leave here or whatever may happen, you good.
Still got your own.
And not even so much just as far as kids. Like growing up, I watched my mama struggle, granny struggle. It's always been struggle. So for me, I'm just like, okay, we can't do this.
Right.
Like we can't.
Somebody got to stop.
Yeah, and I know. Yeah, and I know what type of life I want to live. Like so, if I can't give it to myself, baby,
can't give it to nobody else.
And it just is what it is. Like
can't give it to
and
nobody.
I don't like having to ask people for stuff or it's bad. But I don't like needing people, so I have to set myself up. I have to put myself in position.
Friend, you're gonna have to stop that.
And I gotta.
You're gonna have to put yourself out there, friend.
I just don't like to. I don't want to depend on you, and my hopes are jacked up. And stuff.
Okay. So you don't want to be dependent.
Yeah, I need to get myself right to where I'm just good. I want to put the bills on auto pay and not look at the account.
See, because right now. I bet not. I get mad when Apple try to go up in there.
Look.
For that little $5-6. Even though they do be dinging my account a little too much. I need to start checking the receipts because I feel like I'm getting hit.
It's crazy.
Right. Yeah. The bills ain't on auto
It's
pay right now.
crazy, like
Yeah, no. I need to know when it's leaving so I can make sure I got something else.
like maybe next week.
Yeah. Maybe I'll get back to you. I'm gonna have my people call your people.
But like I just feel like it should not be like that. Like and
Right.
it's even harder. I mean, of course, you know,
Uh-huh.
like as it's hard. So
Right.
we gotta position ourselves. We gotta help each other out. Like
Right. And you know we live in one of the biggest cities in the country and lack a lot of support. People feel like they gotta go to Atlanta, the Black Hollywood, LA. And it's like, why you can't be here? Houston
Right.
is full of a bunch of talented people with a lot to offer. But because everybody like, ooh, I don't want her to get ahead of me. Ooh, I don't want him to get ahead of me. It's like, all right, I ain't gonna help them. I ain't gonna listen to their song. I ain't gonna repost their food. I ain't gonna shop or nothing like that. So I don't know. I just really be hating that for business owners and stuff like that because I know it's hard. I tried the businesses. I might go back one day when I sit down somewhere, but right now I don't got time for that. But even in the little time that I did do it, I've seen how frustrated it can get. You see other people and you see how their stuff is going, and it can be difficult. It could be, you know, a mind game, if you will. But if people don't even realize if we was to team up more than we was to separate, we would be so much further along. But nobody want to talk about that.
Done.
Somebody at my job said, if everybody is getting $10,000 worth of income tax back, you know, people with kids. If they was to put it together, if 4 people was to say, hey, let's get together and try to get this business off the ground, that's $40,000. But black people ain't gonna do that. You know what they finna do? They finna say, "Oh, I got my income tax. I'm finna head straight to the Galleria. Straight to the Galleria. This and maybe Christmas be the most busiest times at the Galleria. Any other time throughout the year, ain't nobody go to the Galleria like that.
Yep. And that's one of the things too. Like, I do not invest in stupid. Like I told myself this year, this is my last year living in an apartment. Because baby, I'm tired of paying for stuff I'm never gonna own. Like, we gotta set ourselves up, and the system is like, it's a scam to me. Like, how am I working to pay you? Right. So we gotta know how to move. Like, life is coming fast, and for sure. 3 years ago, you know what I'm saying, it was COVID. Now we in inflation, and a few years before that, we was all good. Right. Like what? Like what's really going on? So life happens fast. Definitely. Life happens rather quickly. And I feel like a lot of people started businesses during COVID and they thought they was gonna flourish, and then some things, you know, inflation. So now a lot of people had to back off their businesses because again, funding is hard to do, especially after the PPP scams. Now they real skeptical about giving out money because they like, we ain't giving out money so y'all can scam us out of our money and we never get it back. So it's a lot of things that go into it, but I just be wanting the best for everybody. Yeah, I'm scared of them folks. I ain't playing with them. I don't play with them. TT can't go to jail. No. I don't know how to do that. I don't need none of my ways
garnished. Yeah, because they quick. People thought they got away with PPP scams. I was watching videos on Facebook. They said they garnishing wages. People cried. I didn't know it was going. Yes, you did, and you continue going forward with your plan. Everybody. Now, what you in school for?
I'm in school for real estate.
Okay,
I actually already have my real estate license. I'm just waiting to graduate.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, girl. Graduating with honors. You know how
we love a smart cook. Okay.
I'm gonna get up out of this schoolhouse. Because baby, they're taking out my coin.
Would you go to school for business or you?
That's actually what I was planning to go back and get my bachelor's for.
Okay.
And I'm thinking because I don't know.
You don't need a business degree to do business. It's just to give you the whole scope of the plan.
And then I was like, since I finished my associates so fast, why not? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then I heard like they finna stop. These jobs about to stop requiring degrees, and I'm just like, okay, hold on.
Speaking of not requiring degrees, since we talking about, I'm glad you brought that up. Degrees ain't worth much no more. Only reason I'm going for my degree, and I know y'all like, ain't you in college? You always talk about dropping out. Yeah, I know. They not worth what they used to be. And honestly, I think a lot of people are saying it started happening when we started getting them.
Yeah.
So bachelor's degrees, there's people with bachelor's degrees right now that's making $13, $14 an hour.
Yeah. absolutely. And the person with no degree
living their
making
best life in
22.
Dubai.
Baby, 'cause
In
what's going
Dubai,
on? What's
living
going
a
on?
life, not worrying about a bill or
Like, what's
nothing.
really going on?
So yeah, degrees just ain't what they hitting for no more. And I really hate that for us because it's like I feel like everything that we thought adulthood was gonna be is not.
Yeah, no.
Everything.
The dumbest thing I ever said was I'm ready to be a grown.
I don't ever want to be grown, friend. I'm actually trying. I've been asking God for a long time when He gonna let me go back the other way. I need Benjamin Button.
And now I can't even vent to Mama because she was like, "I told you."
Yeah.
Can't
Yeah.
even
What
talk
y'all
about
thought?
it.
Y'all thought we was playing? Y'all thought we were just out here living our best life?
I mean, it looks fun.
It looks fine.
It looks cool.
I got here and I'm like, where did the fun go? It's not here no more.
Now I'm just giving all my money away for the free. Like, what's going on?
And not getting nothing in return, Lord. Hold on,
For
friend. I gotta
real.
take a.
Man, just wait. It ain't gonna make it. It ain't gonna make it.
My boyfriend finna be jealous of me.
I should have brought an extra one.
He
I
could
don't
get a
know what-
spoonful.
I'm not finna play.
What I was about to ask you, friend? I done lost my doggone train of thought, friend. That
That's
fool's so
all right.
good
Let
at
the
it.
Lord- What they say, let the Lord use you.
Let the Lord use me.
Let the Lord use
He
you.
trying to use me through this food, Father God.
Yeah, but anytime you want some food.
If somebody was planning to invest in your business, girl, we going into investments. How much of a percentage are you willing to give them? And is there a certain amount you would like for them to invest?
I would say I'm not really. I'm not a greedy person, so
Right.
any help is more than enough for me. Like,
Right.
I'm not. See, a lot of people, and funding is not the only aspect that we have to. Like, yeah, if you give me the funding, great, but
Right.
it's not the only thing that keeps me afloat or
Right,
the
right,
business afloat. So,
Right.
I wouldn't set an amount because if you're willing to invest in me, then you have some type of belief that I'm going to be successful. So
Right.
I'm not going to put a cap or a max on that.
Right.
But depending on, I guess, what they're investing,
Right.
how they're going to be adding on to my
Right.
business growth, I guess you could say, that would go into, how much I'm willing to give or
Right.
share.
Right.
But it just all depends. Like I'm not greedy. Like, I'm
what
willing
if somebody
to.
wanted to buy your brand though? Or is it a non-sellable product or
It's
brand?
Non-negotiable.
Non-negotiable, friend.
Non-negotiable.
Somebody come and say, listen, I got $10 million. I will buy your brand from you. You not gonna sell.
No. But I will tell you that you can buy a share from me.
Right. Hit him
So when we go ahead and get this business,
and that's
popping,
period.
you're gonna benefit just as well as I am.
Right. You said you might as well go put it towards it. Right.
We ain't changing nothing up in here, but
right. I like that.
And we ain't changing no ingredient. Everything is
yeah.
Now we welcome everybody.
Yeah, everybody is welcome. All
but
inclusive.
We not changing. We not. No, we ain't doing that. That's non-negotiable.
I know that. Fred say you can
we
buy a piece.
We ain't
You
selling
can put a piece of money in.
because we know what it's worth over here.
Right. I like that.
Because without the recipes, which is here,
right.
Y'all can't do that. Baby.
Y'all ain't finna make my bread
So
look
you
like
you about to buy what exactly?
Right.
Knowledge.
You can pay for a class or something, a course or something.
Yeah, we can do that. We can do that all year round.
What is the biggest lesson being a business owner has taught you?
Do not put all them eggs in one basket.
Okay.
So we can talk about it. We can get real. A few months ago, unexpectedly lost my job.
Okay.
And of course, when you lose your job, you got to operate off of what you got. You got to plan. You got to.
Right.
So, me just think like in my head, like I can't be broke. Like this is not
Okay.
we can't do this.
That's gonna come quick. I cannot.
And it's gonna keep
Right,
the bills
right,
gonna
right.
keep coming. Like they're
Right.
not gonna wait for me. So
Right.
in my head, I'm like, okay, let me hurry up and do this. We gonna sell food this weekend, this weekend, this weekend.
Right,
this
right,
weekend.
right.
But in reality, I'm not thinking about the food I gotta buy.
Right.
How often y'all get paid to pay me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I'm not thinking about clientele. Clientele wise, majority when I first started was of course family.
Right.
But now I have to be mindful. Like I really have to build these relationships, build these bonds, because when family can't do it,
Right.
it's nothing there.
Right.
So I was like literally spending all my money to buy all this food.
Yeah.
Cooking all this food
Right.
and nobody buying it.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, my marketing is something is off.
Right.
So to help me with that, I just kind of got into the habit of promoting myself. Like whether I'm cooking or not, how would you know?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So I'm always gonna post some type of picture or some type of video, my food, just making sure that I market myself, because it's hard to keep clients, especially with food, and not having a standstill location, because people don't trust it. You at home, you know what I'm saying? Whatever the case may be.
Some people house do be nasty for it,
yeah,
but the way this food tastes, I know your house ain't nasty. I know that much. Just
everybody don't. It's really hard in general to shop with small businesses, because small Black businesses to add. But it's really hard. So I just learned to stop putting all my eggs in one basket. Like just take it one step at a time.
Right.
Build my relationships first, because it's a lot of stuff that got to come before a lot of stuff. Right. And we try to skip ahead, and it ain't gonna work.
Like, a lot of people don't see what it takes to put into a business. They just see the product. I just see this plate of food. I don't see the fact that you had to buy this plate and buy the food and cook it and all that other stuff. So people don't know all the time. They just see, the finished product. They don't see y'all stressing out on the back end to get the product.
Crying.
Not crying.
I'm gonna feed y'all. Y'all always hungry. Like I don't know what to do.
We always need a meal. What's going on?
Yeah, it's definitely just take your time. Like sometimes I find myself getting frustrated, like just looking at social media or just seeing other business owners in Houston. It's not jealousy. It's just like
ambition.
I'm not there.
Ambition.
What is taking me so long?
Motivation.
We're going on 6 years for Bang Cuisine. So it'd be like, you didn't have more than enough time. What you doing?
Right.
So then I'd be like,
and I think a lot of people have a bad image or have a bad idea. You looking at somebody else's business and being, dang, why that's not me yet? Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's all you doing is looking and saying, I'm trying to get just like that.
Absolutely.
And for me, the best thing you can do is go ask them, hey, how you got here?
Look, I'm gonna ask, but like, what did you do?
What did you do? Instead of people looking like, oh, I don't like how far they get ahead. I'm walk up on you. Hey, talk to me. What you need?
We need to go sit on lunch.
Right. Can I take you to lunch? Can I buy you a drink?
But yeah, it's definitely like a, and then if it's like somebody like friend, because I have a lot of friends in business. So if it's like somebody that's close to me, all right, baby, go next door.
Right.
Come on over here. I'm waiting. I'm still cheering for you, but I'm waiting on him too. Like that's what it is.
Right. And that's okay. Everybody thinks it's gonna happen overnight. It don't. I think God make it take longer for people so you can appreciate it when you get it.
Absolutely.
When you remember how bad it was and how many long nights and all that type of stuff, and you be like, I never want to be there again. But you appreciate it more. You like, because I don't want to be there, I'm gonna appreciate this 10 times more. Sometimes when you just give it a lot of things, you don't appreciate it.
And then he'll put you through some stuff so when you can build. You gotta be careful what you ask for.
Hey,
so I learned
come on, friend, take a step.
You could be asking the Lord for strength.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But He'll put you through some stuff to give you that strength.
Let me tell you what
you wanted.
Hey,
you wanted him to give it to you easy and soft, but now he's about to put you through this to give you that strength that you need. But you gotta be careful.
I didn't ask for strength, and now I tell God, please, God, hold up, I am not strong no more.
Handle me.
You didn't make me so weak in the knees, God. I can't play with these folks for real.
Like, you gotta be careful.
My back hurt and everything else, God. I can't fight no more battles, Lord. Give me the easy fights.
You gotta be careful. For real.
But yeah, for enough.
Yes, girl.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you
Yes,
came.
real.
Friend.
Yes.
I'm glad you came and talked
This
about
is
this.
real
I'm finna
nice.
tear this food.
Oh, baby. And I want you to. I'm
finna
glad I
tear
already
this
took
food
my
up,
pictures because
friend.
I wasn't going to get
Friend,
none.
you not gonna get a picture, a
I already
picture,
took
a
some at the
picto.
house.
You ain't gonna get nothing.
Not a picture. But
Friend, I'm
friend,
finna tear this up.
but these businesses going up.
I want them to.
We-
I really hope the best for
podcast
you.
is going up.
The podcast gonna go
Share,
up.
like, subscribe,
Do
comment,
all that you gotta do.
all that.
Get these folks out there. Get me
Yeah.
out there. Get y'all out there. That's the point of all of this.
Yes.
But thank you for coming. Thank you for this food that I'm finna tear smooth up when I get upstairs.
As you should. As you should.
And y'all make sure to go shop with Bang Cuisine. When your days you cook, or is it you post when you cook?
So as of right now, it's every weekend.
Okay.
But dates will be dropping on our Instagram. We are Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, all of that. So our name.
All that's gonna show when I do what I do.
Period.
Bang Cuisine on all platforms. Y'all go get y'all some food on the weekends when y'all don't feel like cooking for them kids. Probably don't even have your kids. They probably at their grandma's house, like mine.
Look, you ain't gotta share this time. Y'all ain't gotta share this time.
Like mine, baby. But
we deliver.
And she delivers. She on DoorDash, so you ain't even gotta get up and come to her. She had the food come to you.
Yeah, we're gonna bring it to the
Ain't
house.
That's black excellence. Your food coming to DoorDash. That's black excellence. Well, thank you for coming again, and y'all make sure to tune into the Road to Riches podcast featuring me and whoever else I have on here.
Period. Good.
Peace.